Here I am. Here is another episode of the Surgery Chronicles. Let me just put my light on. I'm not sure what I got going on here, but I feel like maybe I'm glowing. Is that a good thing? I don't know. So, how is everyone? I'll just sit here and wait until Facebook ticks you on and puts you on my path. No, you know what? I'm just going to talk because, hey, I love talking. So, those of you that know me know I had a bone removed from this thumb. I will, when this one heals, get a bone removed from this thumb. It's something quite common that happens bone on bone. I'm fine. Actually, I really don't have any discomfort with this. But what I will tell you is this every day, this thing right here teaches me something. And so, what did I learn today? Today, I am really thankful for learning to be mindful. So, you might say, how does this teach me mindfulness? Well, I am right handed, okay? This is my left hand. This is my mouse, among everything else that has to be touched by my left hand that was previously touched by my right hand. So, as I was clicking my mouse today, I realized I actually have to pay attention. I have to be mindful to what I'm doing. I have to have my brain, my thoughts, my mind focused on where I'm taking the mouse so that I can direct it with my left hand. You see, when you use your right hand, if you're right handed like I am, you kind of go on autopilot, right? You don't really think about it. It's like getting in your car and putting it in gear and driving away. You don't think about it. But because my right hand is incapacitated, I have to use the left hand. And the left hand isn't as in sync. I don't know the technical terms, but it isn't as in sync or as in tune as the autopilot with the right hand. So I have to stop and I have to think, move it this way. Okay, if I want to go this way, I have to move it this way. I have to think slow and methodically. I have to really be aware of what I'm doing. And so I want to ask you, what is it in your life that you're doing on autopilot? What are you doing without even thinking? Is it coming to work, going to work? Is it relationships? Is it having conversations, the same old, and yet you're feeling stuck and maybe the person you're communicating with isn't really supportive of you, but you just do it because it's habit? What is it? What are you doing on autopilot? And what makes sense in your life that it could use some looking at? It could take a fine set of eyes, a little bit of mindfulness to really be fine tuned a little bit. What is it? I know there's something. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, nothing happens to us that isn't for our own good and that isn't about teaching us. I'm convinced of that. Everything we experience, everything we go through teaches us. And also, as an intuitive, everything we experience teaches us something. You see, intuition talks to us through symbols, through signs. And if you're somebody that gets symbols and signs, but you don't know what to do with them, maybe it's time to develop that. Maybe it's time for you to think about, well, what could the meaning of this be? Who knows?